In Slumdog Millionaire, slums, kids come out of parents or people having sex, right? And irresponsibly having kids and leave them. And in that case, in the slums case, they end up on the streets. And in our family case, my father expect my grandparents to support them. So it goes back to irresponsible behavior of adults towards sex and having kids. So the theme, the root cause of the issues the Slumdog Millionaire addresses, which is slums and the plight of children, innocent children, where the adults are taking advantage of them, and in the form of making them beg on the streets, and earning a living through the kids, and or sexually abusing the kids, right? So those are the themes. The cause of those themes that it addresses goes back to the irresponsible behavior of adults towards having kids, and which is also the theme in my life, and in the which we're discussing. It goes back to somehow my father's entitlement behavior, that my job is about having sex with you and make you have kids. So that's where the gender identity issues we can talk about. What is the role of a man, or what is the identity of a man? Is the identity of a man about is having sex and making the woman have kids without having consideration of the consequences of what would happen to those kids? So in my father's case, he wanted my grandparents to take care of those kids. And in the case of the Slumdog Millionaire, those parents, just left them on the street. So in both cases, it's about financial irresponsibility of people who are having sex and having kids, and leaving that responsibility to somebody else, of having to take care of financial consequences of having those kids, right? So how do you solve, how do you make people accountable that if you're having sex and having kids, that you have to be accountable for the financial consequences of raising those kids? So how do you, if people take that accountability, then those problems will never come, right? The problems of people of slums will never arise, and the problems of what has happened in my house would not have arisen.